Hi, my name is Devon Yanko, and I'm an ultra runner, a coach with Chaski Collective, and a bakery owner. At the beginning of this year, I had this really grand plan to celebrate my 40th birthday by running the Grand Slam. But going into 2022, I kind of started being curious about doing other races, other hundreds. I just decided that I was more excited about my own plan. So my own plan was 500 milers, and that included Umstead, Kettle Moraine, High Lonesome, Leadville, and Run Rabbit. Umstead went amazing. I set the course record. I won overall in 14:23, which still is the third fastest time this year and the 7th fastest 100-mile time ever for an American woman, so I was pretty stoked with that. As I headed into June for Kettle Moraine, I wasn't necessarily nervous because I knew my fitness was good, but the week before Kettle Moraine, I started feeling really badly. I still ran and had the worst blisters of my life. I definitely was very concerned coming off of that about what was going on. I subsequently decided not to run Leadville or Run Rabbit. So as my health concerns continued, I just kind of started to focus on that instead of on my race. Throughout my career, I've had issues staying healthy. So really for many years, it just kind of felt like I would be really fit and then get sick. I was just more prone to illness than other people. With the recent diagnosis of lupus, that really makes sense of why things were so hard year in and year out. Lupus is an autoimmune condition. It is chronic and incurable, and basically with lupus, your immune system is attacking your entire body. So yes, the diagnosis answered a lot of the questions I had about what was going on this year. It is a silver lining, right? Because I can be like, oh, it's not that I was just being too weak, or that I should have pushed through, or oh, I was just a little bit tired. Having a diagnosis is nice because it gives me a path I can go down. It gives me a way of navigating, and it still doesn't wipe away the disappointment of what happened, because I had a plan and it didn't happen. So I kind of just have tried to look at it and be like, okay, this is the path forward, and from here on out things are going to look different, and I don't know what that's like, but I'm going to give it a go. Part of the reason I wanted to go to Javelina originally as my 5th 100-miler for the year was because I feel like it's such a supportive, fun environment. I've put this out to the community of what I'm going through, and I feel like it's an opportunity for people to really show up for me, and I really like that. So I know my fitness is there. My biggest thing is just getting my head in the right place and showing up calm and ready to go. I'm super excited. Can't wait to find out what happens. Saturday morning, pretty much woke up before my alarm. Really pays to kind of get that 1 hour time difference. So I woke up feeling fine, not nervous. I'm just doing my own thing. That was my refrain. I probably said it 1,000 times. Just doing my own thing. So I, finished the first loop well ahead of my pace for my split chart. Stopped and gave the race director a hug. I was having fun. I think my legs could have gone faster on the day, but I just was right at that line of if I raise my heart rate too much or push too hard, I will bonk. And so I just kind of stayed right in that groove. And by the time I reached Jackass Junction, about 11 miles into the loop, Sandy got word from the aid station that I was only 3 minutes back. So I had taken back 8 minutes in 11 miles without actually speeding up. I felt like when I get to Jackass Junction that like it's all downhill for the rest of the loop for the most part. And so I know that that's the strongest part for me, or like the part where I hold back the least. I came in first at the end of the 4th loop, still feeling very strong, and you know, I was really excited to not be hot anymore. And like, I kind of, you know, like the last loop was just a celebration because like I'd been running so strong all day that like, as long as I just kept doing what I was doing, I felt like I would be proud of myself. Like this had gone the best of all possible worlds for the most part. And so when we reached the last aid station, I basically was like, I have enough left that if somebody were to come up on me now, like I could have another gear. That's insane, right? And after everything I had been through, it was just so amazing to kind of make it to that finish line and to run, you know, the Masters course record for women. And so like, yeah, I mean, I don't think I believed it until I was done, for real. So when it comes to the golden ticket, like I didn't go into Javelina in pursuit of a golden ticket because I thought this race was gonna be the 5th 100-miler in this stretch. Like the next morning at the award ceremony, Jubilee, the race director, was like, so you're accepting your golden ticket, right? And I was like, I don't know. And she's like, what? I'm gonna accept because I don't know when I will have this opportunity again. If I will ever have it. You know, I'm 40 years old. I'll be 41 on race day for Western States. And I don't know if I'll run another golden ticket race. I don't know if I'll have another chance to run Western States. And I just, you know, it's an opportunity I don't want to say no to. It was just very validating to have a race in which I enjoyed so much and I ran so genuine to who I am, like have that match up with an incredible performance. I think every win is, and every good performance is special. But I think given how much I've been through, this one is just that much sweeter. And so to have such a good performance, it's kind of given me the confidence to proceed with racing in the long term and not just think, oh, Lupus is always gonna get in the way. And so that just really gives me a lot of confidence moving forward that I can still have good days. And I'm really stoked to be on the start line and to kind of build my year around Western States and performing my best there.